Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode and the latest and greatest in Pokemon TCG news. This is the Poke Advisor podcast where we give away a bunch of free cards and products on certain release dates. And the upcoming release date of Pokemon Center's Journey Together Elite Trainer Box on March 28th is coming up. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you like about this channel for your chance to win a Pokemon Center Journey Together Elite Trainer Box. And without further ado, we will get into the episode of the 10 best cards in Pokemon TCG Pocket Space-Time Smackdown, an article written by TCG Player, and which packs you can find them in. So Space-Time Smackdown, as we already know, has made its way into TCG Pocket, causing a dramatic shift in the meta. Most notably, it's finally opened up some more solid strategies around types. So yeah, the meta has been... If you had older decks, you may have to update yours because now there's some very competitive cards that will help you get an edge on your opponents. We all know there's that emblem event going on now, so maybe these cards will help you win those events and crush the competition. So best cards, we're going to start with Weevil from the Palkia pack, Weevil EX, which has Scratching Nails, does 30 damage for only 1 energy, plus if your opponent's active Pokemon already has damage on it, it does another 40. So bringing this in after you've damaged a card, a Pokemon does 4, 5, 6, 7, 70 damage right then and there with 140 HP. That's pretty good. So fast, aggressive, dark type, potentially dealing a very healthy chunk of damage for only 1 energy. So yeah, you can really rack up some serious damage. Not exciting, but a workhorse that you'll want. Next is Garchomp from the Palkia pack. So it does have the ability Reckless Shearing. You must discard a card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw a card. So this will help you get through your deck for the cards that you want while discarding the cards that you don't really need. And then Dragon Claw for only 2 energies does 100. Garchomp is the newest payoff for trying to make Dragon decks work, like the Dragonite is what I had in the older decks. And alongside a trainer we're about to see, bet you can guess who, Cynthia. He can do some impressive things. Arguably more important than that trainer synergy, however, is Garchomp's ability, so you can filter through your deck to get what you want. Next is Cynthia from the Palkia pack. During this turn, attacks used by Garchomp or Togekiss do 50 plus damage, so that's 150 from the Dragon Claw, and you're able to filter out to get that Cynthia as soon as possible. So that's pretty good. That'll cause a serious knockout. Lucario. So I've been hearing some really good things about Lucario. First of all, it does have Fighting Coach, 20 plus damage for all your fighting type attacks and Pokemon, and then Submarine Blow, 2 energies for 40, so not that great, but that ability is what's going to pack a punch. So that's already 60 right there. And then you can pair it up with cards like Doug Trio to do some serious damage, and Regirock to reduce the 20 damage coming into you and increasing the 20 damage going out. So that's a pretty good combo. Then you got Palkia EX from obviously the Palkia pack. 1 water energy does 30. 4 energies, 3 of them being water, does 150, but you do have to discard 3 water energy from this Pokemon. This attack also does 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon, so this will be a good sweeper. Yeah, that's really all I gotta say for that. Pair it up with Misty and you can get that Dimensional Storm as quick as possible. Then you got Mars from the Palkia pack. Your opponent shuffles their hand into their deck and draws a card for each of their remaining points needed to win. So that'll get rid of a lot of their hand, and I mean they can only draw up to 1, 2, or 3. Or even 2, because 3 would mean they won. I'm not looking forward to losing hands. I've spent time sculpting, but that just tells you how good it is. Manaphy from the Palkia pack. So Palkia pack's getting a lot of love in the competitive. Choose 2 of your bench Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, take a water energy and give it to them. So that'll be pretty good for a water deck. You can pair it up really nicely with Palkia. Otherwise, not much of a sweeper. Then you got Infernape EX from the Palkia pack. 2 energies does Flare Blitz, which is 140, and then you just discard the energies from this card. With 170 HP, it can really pack a punch and stay holding its own. Popular finisher for fire decks, so you want to use this one at the end. Check out that retreat cost. So no retreats Wow. So pack a punch and go away. Pretty good. Then you got Darkrai, which is arguably one of the best cards from the Space-Time Smackdown. It's got Nightmare Aura. Every time you put a dark energy on this card, it does 20 damage. And then 3 energies for Dark Prism, which does 80. And then number 1 is Dialga. Metallic Turbo. Take 2 steel energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon while doing 30 damage. And then for 4, 100 damage, heavy impact. And then you can just keep hitting. No shade on Palkia, but Dialga EX is the best card in Space-Time Smackdown. Dialga EX is the perfect package, helping you spread energy around the bench while dealing chip damage and giving you a perfectly fine 100 damage haymaker. Like Darkrai, Dialga is the missing piece for steel decks. Tack on the popularity of this legend, and you have another game piece that I'm expecting we'll be seeing play for a good long while. You love to see this much support for decks that really need it. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Alright, let's move on. So there's a rumor going around that we may get a new Eeveelution coming in Legends ZA. So let's break this down. Why fans think there's a new Eeveelution? Well, Eevee's been getting a lot of love lately. We've seen with Prismatic Evolution. And then there's an event in Scarlet and Violet of a Flying Terra type Eevee. So that may be a hint, a Easter egg for a Flying type Eevee coming out soon. And then we saw all the love from Prismatic Evolution. And then we see this post from Central League saying a Flying type Eeveelution was originally planned for Gen 7. I repeat, a Flying type Eeveelution was designed, and the picture is somewhere in Game Freak's office. So that would look pretty cool. I think a Flying type Eevee would have a really nice design. Legends EA would make a great home for a new Eeveelution. We can give it a Mega Evolution, which would be really cool. And let's see why it's not likely, and the reason why is because Legends EA isn't really one of the mainline RPG games for Pokemon Legends EA. So maybe we've never got a premier Eeveelution from a spin-off or cross game, but maybe we'll see it in Legends EA. I mean, there's been so many changes in the Pokemon space that it wouldn't come as a surprise. Legends EA is one of the only sequels for a spin-off game, so that kind of further supports the idea of a Flying type Eevee. Let me know, would you like to see a Flying type Eeveelution, or do you think another type would have fit more appropriately? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. So I just wanted to bring your attention to this TCG Best Buy drop start February 24th. So if you get the Best Buy app, I'm gonna show you how to do this. Get the Best Buy app, and then when you go to drops, click on the drops that you want, and you'll get a notification for when that drop comes out. This was a really good and easy way, fair shot at getting your Surging Sparks fix, Obsidian Flames, Twilight Masquerade. More importantly, Blooming Waters and the 151 6-pack. So if you want some 151, this is how you would be able to get it. And then we're just going to dive into this rumor. So there's this Chimchar backdrop, which shows Chimchar, but also shows a Focus Sash, and over here a Leftover and a berry. So will we be getting Leftovers, which heals 20 damage every turn, and Focus Sash? If the fighting type Pokemon this card is attached to has full HP and will be knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, that Pokemon is not knocked out and its remaining HP becomes 10 instead. Then discard. So discard. So this is just like Focus Sash in the game. Pretty cool stuff. I anticipate we'll be getting it soon, probably in the next mini pack, since we did get it in this backdrop. Let me know what you guys think. And that is the end of the episode. So remember, like, comment, subscribe, comment below what you thought of this episode, and enter your chance to win a Journey Together Pokemon Center ETB. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.